All right. First of all, mute all your microphones. Okay. So that I don't hear all these weird noises. All right. Okay. So mute your microphone for a while. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let me start. It's already 9 o'clock. Okay. First and foremost, for the first 10 minutes, you will listen to me. But first and foremost, hi everybody. My name is Norshima. 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 Okay, I'm your lecturer for LLS. What's the code? 3753. That is critical thinking and decision making. Okay. I will get to know all of you later, but let me start the class. Right. Assalamualaikum and hello. Okay. It is nice to meet you here and a little bit about how I landed into critical thinking. Mukaddimah. Yeah. Way back in the 1990s, critical thinking was first introduced into the primary school curriculum. Yeah, I was back there a English teacher, okay, in a primary school, and had to attend courses. The first year when critical thinking was introduced into our curriculum. Critical thinking was then taught integrated into subjects such as English, maths, and science. Okay, it was really exciting to see the school community starting to use words such as hypothesis, okay, synthesis, experimental, and evaluation, and HOTS. Do you know what HOTS is? Higher order thinking skills. Okay. Yes, the most exciting thing about critical thinking is critical thinking can be taught. Okay, we can teach critical thinking. You actually can learn how to think critically, and that is what we are doing here today. Okay, now why do you think that we need to learn critical thinking? Why is it that we need to learn critical thinking? I think firstly it is mainly because there is a myth that we human beings only use 10% of our brain. The brain is the most powerful tool that we have, and we only use 10% of it. Okay? The brain is also the key to our intelligence. The more we use the brain, the more intelligent it becomes. If you use it 20%, it's only intelligent 20%. Right? For most people, thinking is a skill which no one teaches them. Nobody. Yeah. Before this, have you ever been taught critical thinking? Have you? Students, you pernah belajar critical thinking?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Pernah. Okay, bagus. It is definitely not a skill. Okay, it is not a handed down ability. It is not in our genes. Your parents pandai critical thinking, so you pun pandai. It is not. So if you are not taught how to think and we just live our lives one day after another, we will naturally learn how. We will naturally not learn how to think, right? If we just wait. Okay, but through formal learning, through formal teaching, we can actually master critical thinking. Okay, we have people like Socrates or Socrates, okay, who said ask and answer questions to stimulate critical thinking and to illuminate ideas. Right. Okay, that's the first reason. Why? Okay, why? What is the first reason? Because we don't use. Because what is the first reason that we are studying critical thinking? Because students, because we actually use 100%.
Solution.
Why do you think we are learning critical thinking? The first reason is because students, emotions.
Because we only use 10% of our brain.
Very good. Because we use minimum. Okay, it can be 10%, it can be 35%, right? It's not stated. If you Google it, there's nobody saying that we are using more than 50% of our brain. Yeah. So that's why we want to teach you critical thinking. Okay. Secondly, critical thinking helps us to make sound judgment. Why are we learning? Because we want to learn how to make good decisions or sound judgment. Okay, in our everyday lives, we have to make decisions. Okay, we decide. Okay, whether we want to wake up early, what movies we want to watch. Yeah, how we want to spend our days. Okay, we decide whether we want to go online on Ma'am Shima's classes or not. Yeah, every day, every single minute, we have to decide. Okay, what is our dinner? Well, our lives revolve around making decisions. Unknown to many, before we actually reach our decisions, right, we actually go through processes which are thinking processes. Okay, let me give you an example, a very simple one using critical thinking strategy. It is called plus minus interesting. Okay, plus minus interesting. Okay, let's say you want to decide, okay, which boyfriend to choose. Okay, boyfriend A or boyfriend B. Okay, I will use plus minus interesting. Okay, what is plus point? The plus points for boyfriend A. So I list down. Then minus negative. What is the negative points of boyfriend A and boyfriend B? I list down. I list both. Okay. Positive, negative. And what is so interesting about one thing? Let's say one thing interesting about A and B. And it looks like as if you are just listing down, listing down, yeah. But actually, when you are doing it, when you are listing down, you are actually thinking, which is better, A or B? Yeah. So next time when you want to decide something, remember PMI. Okay. Plus minus negative. Plus minus interesting. Okay. In many cases, the least that we think of are the pros and cons of the action we are about to make. Okay. What if we do this? What if we don't do this? What will happen? What if I miss Ma'am Shima's class today? What will happen? And you say, oh, Ma'am Shima tu baik. Nothing will happen. I can miss it again. Can? Right. But Ma'am Shima will note down, yeah, 80% that attendance. I'll make it very difficult for you to even get C for this course. Right? So everything that we do, okay, normally if I have a problem, the first thing that I will think of is what is the worst thing that can happen. Okay, if the worst thing that can happen is somebody dies, then I will take, yeah, I will like, oh, let's say I cannot reach the office at 8 for certain reason. The first thing which comes to my mind is, what is the worst thing that can happen? Must I rush? Must I press my, must I danger myself just to reach the office at 8? What is the worst thing that can happen? Will I be sacked? Will they deduct my pay over my safety? Yeah. So when you think, yeah, you will think of the pros and contrasts. Okay. We think critically because we want sound conclusion, we want positive, actionable conclusions which will make us happy, and we will be able to tell ourselves in the end, that was good. I made the correct decision. Okay, I made the right choice. Okay, students. So secondly, Why do you think we are learning critical thinking? Somebody answer. Saya dah bercakap, dah puas dah bercakap. Number 2. Second reason. What is the
Um,
reason?
Sound judgment.
Right. Thank you, Aiman. Aiman is my second son's name. Okay, we are learning critical thinking because we want to learn how to make good judgments. Number 1, we learn because people say that we don't use our brain to the maximum. Number 2, we are learning because we want to make sound judgments. Okay, very good. Okay, what is number 3? Okay, number 3. Last but not least, here in Malaysia, critical thinking is the most favorable reason for almost everything. Okay, you know what? Students are unemployed. Okay, if you read in the newspaper, people say these students don't have critical thinking. Okay, students don't critical thinking. Okay, I'm sure most of us have heard this before. Graduates lack critical thinking skills, and that is why graduates are unemployed. Okay, even though this statement is debatable, it might not be true. There is an abundance of advantages in learning how to think critically. Okay, for one, I know the employers in the working world are searching for critical thinkers in graduates. Okay, critical thinkers have proven their skills in teamwork, communication skills. They are independent, they are creative, they have time management skills, and they are self-motivated. That is very important to have self-motivation. Okay, these skills are directly related to the ability to think critically, where according to Benjamin Samuel Bloom, who was an American educational psychologist, critical thinking involves the 3 domains of learning, which are, siapa boleh teka? What are the 3 domains? Seronok saya tengok first day of semester. What are the 3 domains, my dear students? Siapa nak teka?
Observation,
Alright,
evaluating,
alright. Siapa nak teka? Teka boleh teka apa-apa.
creating,
Analysis.
Right.
Analysis.
Okay. Well, let me tell you once and you remember for the rest of your lives, yeah? This is also the same in our national education philosophy. Okay, national education philosophy, Malaysia, national education philosophy states that, yeah, we are to nurture all of you, all the educationists, teachers, lecturers, okay, in schools, in universities, must nurture the students. Jerry, you know what are Jerry? Jasmani, emosi, rohani, insaniah. Okay, because of that, critical thinking are the 3 domains, yeah, which encompasses all that, that, all those things in Jerry. Number 1 is cognitive. Okay, cognitive. Ingat tahu cognitive. Cognitive is, you know, when you get good grades, you guna you punya cognitive domain, yeah. Let me say 10 campur 14 kali 2, itu kognitif. Itu menggunakan kognitif. Ya. Second is your affective. Affective is anything to do with your emotions. Yeah, affective is anything to do with your emotions, right? And thirdly is psychomotor. Yeah, anything to do with your movement. So critical thinking has 3 domains, which are cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. Okay. Bloom acted that critical thinking involves logical thinking and reasoning, including skills such as comparison, classification, sequencing, cause effect, patterning, evaluation, all hypothesizing, all those words that you answered me just now. Okay, these are all these, yeah, all those that you mentioned, those that I mentioned, all of them are involved in our decision making. Okay, all right. Okay, in conclusion, let me conclude my lecture today. Those are 3 reasons, okay, but not all, okay, reasons why we are learning critical thinking and decision making LLS 3753 today. Okay. I hope that after doing all the activities in this course, you will be able, or you will become more curious, more reflective. You would like to explore, you like to probe new ideas, seek knowledge, clarification, and new solutions. Okay? And you will be open enough to changing your minds. And most of all, you will actively enjoy learning because learning is a lifelong pursuit. Okay. Welcome to the course LLS 3753, Critical Thinking and Decision Making. Okay, next I will share with you the Moodle. Okay, hold on, I will share with you. Let's see what we have on Moodle. Can I share with you on MS Teams? Neely?
Can
Sure,
Sure,
can.
ma'am.
Mm,
Can, ma'am.
oh, share. All right. All right. Hold on.
share screen, ma'am?
Yeah. Mm. Okay, can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Can everybody see? Okay, this is our Moodle
Yes,
page.
ma'am.
Okay, let me just explain. Yeah, you can see all, but if you see any title with an asterisk like this one, can you see Introduction Week?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, critical thinking and decision making is owned by 2 lecturers, okay, Ma'am Afifa and myself. So those titles with asterisks like this belongs to Ma'am Afifa. So we don't have to we don't have to do them, but I would like them to to still be in the our Moodle, right? Okay, the first one says synopsis of this course. Let me read you the synopsis. This course analyzes the relationship between critical thinking and decision making until as a result. Okay, you can read that yourself. And if you click on the announcement, okay, welcome to the course. All right. Okay, welcome to this course, critical thinking and decision making. Okay, we have to make decisions all the time. Is making decisions difficult or not? Okay, is it making decisions difficult? Okay, just like the poem I asked you to read. Have you read the poem? You read the
Yes,
poem?
ma'am.
All right.
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay. So it's like 2 roads diverge. Okay. Suddenly you are in middle of nowhere where 2 roads diverge and you do not know which one to go, which one to go through, road A or road B, and you decide to take the road less traveled. Yeah, the one yang banyak semak samun tu, you took that. Maybe because you are mm, uh, you want to experience something new or for whatever reason. Okay, so let's go back to LLS 3753. All right, the first assignment task you have to do for me is this. Yeah, you see this ice-breaking activity. Introduce yourself. You
Yes,
read,
ma'am.
hello everyone, good morning, welcome, blah, blah, blah. I'm a lecturer and a mother. I love to run. And do you know that I did 6 years of ballet when I was small? I wanted to be a ballerina before, right? So do introduce yourself and do it in 5 complete sentences. And don't forget to upload your picture so that I know you. Right, what you do is, yeah, you just click on the plus sign there and start writing. I will give you 10 to 15 minutes. Okay? All right, students, start doing it. Start doing it now. That is your attendance, yeah? The task on Padlet, yeah, introduction to us, myself, and all of you is actually your attendance for today. Nur Farhan, Nelida, Nur Anis, Hakima, Filza, Siti, Adani, Nurafni, Fatin Shafika. Boys, where are you? You're not on my Padlet yet.
Ma'am, I'm typing in WordPress, then I'll copy it and paste it, ma'am.
Okay. Teenage Warren, I am 21 years old, that's all. Teenage Warren, I want 5 complete sentences.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I read it, ma'am.
Mama Harith, you like running?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I like running too. Start uploading your photos. Tuisha. Tuisha, that's a nice photo of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nurafni. Nice photo of you too.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, Daily. I can see your photo now. Anyone has problem?
No, ma'am.
Okay. But I get WhatsApp from Azma and Yusriman.
Asma had injury, ma'am.
Huh?
Asma had injury.
Azma had injury. You know, she's trying to get into e-learning.
Yes, ma'am. I have problem, ma'am.
Yeah, but you try again. Can
Yeah,
you?
I'm still trying, ma'am.
Okay, try again. Don't give up. We have only 27, so two students are not with me. Let me listen to your voices, yeah? Chow Yanzing, are you here?
Yes, ma'am. My name is
All
Wan
right.
Sing.
Okay, Wanzing. Hi, Wanzing. Right. Adani? Adani Akila?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the rest please mute.
I'm
All
here, ma'am.
right. All right, Adani. Amira Hanani?
Ma'am.
All right. Arika Aisha?
Ma'am.
You wrong? Okay. Fatin Shafika?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Mas Anita Kamarajan? Saya nak tengok Mas Anita Kamarajan.
Ma'am.
Are you here? Mas Anita, hello. Okay. Muhammad Ikmal Razin?
Ma'am.
Okay. Muhammad Shahril? Muhammad Shahril? Calling Muhammad Shahril.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, all right. Yeah, here. Muhammad Nur Yushriman? Yushriman.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Muhammad Harith?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Muhammad Izzuddin?
Ma'am, here, ma'am.
Okay. Nabila Afifah?
Saya, ma'am.
All right. Nelly?
Yes, ma'am.
Nelly. Ya, suara sikit. Okay. Nur Aiman Firdaus?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nur Hakimah Fatikah?
Yes, ma'am.
Nur Farah Nelly?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi.
Nur Izzatul Azma?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Nur Afni?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Nur Ashikin? Nur Ashikin binti Muhammad? I cannot hear you, Nur Ashikin.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, hello. Nurul Fidulzah?
I'm here, ma'am.
Okay. Siti Nur Anis?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Siti Nur Syamizah?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Tines Warren?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Dwisha, I've heard you. Wan Nur Saliha?
Ma'am.
Hi, ma'am.
Yogendran?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Yogendran. Okay, I'm missing Lavanya. Lavanya is not with us. I'll request. So Lavanya is not here. Okay, have you done, all of you? We're doing the second assignment.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah, let me check. All right, more pictures already. I will be able to, before I sleep, I will be able to go one by one. Okay, quickly. Twisha. All right. Okay. So, okay. Hello again. Right. I'm going to share with you again our Moodle so that we can start our second activity. Hmm. Moodle. Okay, but before that, okay, can you see this? Okay, this what we are going to learn. First week is now ice breaking. Second week is introduction to critical thinking, then roles and function of critical thinking. The fourth week we will go into theories of critical thinking. And the fifth week theories of critical thinking and the challenges. Okay, then types of critical thinking used in decision making. Seventh week argumentation. Eighth week logic. Ninth week characteristics of a critical thinker and decision maker. Week 10 is critical thinking standards. Week 11 evaluating critical thinking and decision making. Week 12 effectiveness of critical thinking in decision making. Week 13 critical thinking and decision making in developing countries. Week 14 is reserved for revision, and that is what we are going to do. Okay, the whole semester. Right. What happens to our, let me see. E-learning. Right. Hold on. For a certain reason, I've deleted the e-learning page. Hold on. And okay. All right. Let me share. Okay, you can see, right? All right. We just did the ice-breaking task, and now we will go to the second one. Okay. The second one is your test. All right. So you have 10 questions in the test. You have 10 minutes to do the 10 questions. Okay, start now. The test on critical thinking. Start now, go into your e-learning and start doing the test. Okay. Test 1.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yep.
Cannot write name.
Cannot write name. Okay.
Can
The
I answer
others?
the name?
Okay, never mind. Skip it. Skip it.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay, one person has submitted. I will wait for 29 responses. Three students submitted the test. We have 10 responses already. Another 19. 15 responses. Nabila Afifa, you have not uploaded your picture. Ikmal Razin, you have not uploaded your picture.
Ma'am, I have uploaded, ma'am.
Yeah, you have uploaded.
Yeah.
It's not showing. Ikmal Razin, yes. Nabila Afifa, no. Ikmal Razin, because you typed 2 times. Oh, you didn't upload it where you type it.
Yeah, sorry, ma'am.
It's okay. I have 22 responses. I'm waiting for another 7. I have another 2 minutes before we resume our class. Okay, 1 minute before we resume our class. We have 25 students, 4 students sleeping. Okay. Thank you for taking the test. I will not go through the test, okay? Because I'm supposed to, let's see, like give the test again once you have completed the course at maybe 13th week or so. All right. There's something else I want to say about critical thinking and decision making. Okay, in this course, you will get to know three theories, or you will get to know three theory of critical thinking. Okay, number one is, I'm sure you have heard of this name before. We are going to learn about Bloom's taxonomy. Have you heard of Bloom's taxonomy before?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No,
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 ma'am.
that's a surprise.
No, ma'am.
Oh, that's a surprise. Number one is Bloom taxonomy. Yeah, in the education field, I think almost everybody knows what is Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, it's from Samuel Benjamin or Bloom, yeah, who came up with levels, peringkat, yeah? 6 levels, I think. We are going to learn about it. But what initiated him to come up with that is because of this. Okay, when we teach students, yeah, way back a long time ago, they wanted to access. They wanted to investigate. Yeah, have the student learned what that had been taught to them. So what Bloom did is he came up with this level, which all educators will refer to the level when they are making questions. When you want to make questions such as this, let's say questions with the word what. Okay, imagine there is a passage. Okay, the passage reads like this. Okay, long time ago, there was a boy named Ali. Ali lived in Kampong Bakan Lalang with his family. Let's say, example. So the question is, what is the boy's name in the story? So such question, yeah, questions like what questions is actually at the low level of Bloom's taxonomy. Low level. So if questions just ask what questions, they just ask at a very low level. Okay, so Bloom's taxonomy has 6 levels. So among one of those 6 are like synthesis. You know what synthesis is? Synthesis is you have very many different ideas, and from that those different ideas you synthesize something, you know, conclusions of many, and you combine them together perhaps, and yeah, you synthesize. Okay, so Bloom's taxonomy is that 6 level, lower level to the 6 highest level. Secondly, the second theory or theories you're going to get to know through this course is Edward de Bono. Has anybody heard of Edward de Bono? Yeah, you've heard of Edward de Bono. Edward de Bono came with a, you know, maybe now we ourselves can come with this idea. Came with these ideas that, you know, people had 6 critical thinking hats of Edward de Bono. Color scheme, the color codes. Well, I can remember the for one, let's say if you put on your green hat, you will react to a sentence or something or a situation. You will think that from let's say let's say, I really can't remember, but there are hats with different colors, but we will go into that. But when you put on certain colored hats, yeah, Ikmal, like you are putting on your cap now, you are supposed to approach that matter, that issue from certain angles. Okay, let's say being very positive about it, or thinking of other people from other people's point of view. Yeah, he uses hats with different colors. Okay, the third one, the third theory or theories that we're going to learn about is um, Richard Paul. Okay, he's the youngest, but he just passed away in 2015. He's the youngest of the three I mentioned. What is fantastic about Richard Paul is that all this while people have been concentrating on the cognitive domain of critical thinking. Okay, and then it's not Richard Paul didn't realize first, but he put it in a way that when he listed down his 35 critical thinking strategies, he highlighted effective domain by listing the first 9 strategy as effective strategies. Yeah, he gave focus. Yeah, critical thinkers not only have to be sound in their cognitive domain, but he emphasized that the first 9 out of 35, the first 9 ones are from the effective domain. Number 1 of that is critical thinkers are independent thinkers. Okay, you know what are independent thinkers? How can we be independent thinkers? For one, we don't listen to rumors, gossips, membawang. Yeah, critical thinkers don't do that. Yeah, they might listen, but when making own judgment, there are many things that they will consider. They will not react, yeah, spontaneous or harshly towards. Yeah, they will think first. Okay. So those are the trees pula. Those are the three critical thinker theories. Benjamin Bloom, Edward de Bono, and Richard Paul. Okay. Now we are going to do our last assignment or task for today, which will take you longer. Let's say an hour. Yeah, I will bid farewell before that. But I will monitor. You will have to submit the task in this 1 hour frame. Okay? Well, the title of your assignment or your essay, you're supposed to write an essay for me, is very simple. But let's see whether you think critically about it. Okay? The title is should handphones No, we should ban handphones from the classrooms. From both classroom, physical classroom and online classroom, virtual classroom. See, we should ban handphones from classrooms. All right. So I will share with you now. Okay, you can see it. Can you see it? Your first assignment is an essay. Handphones should be banned.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Aku tak ada line tu.
Mem tak ada line.
Mem tak ada line kan aku ada line ni.
Ma'am,
Mem
the
tak ada
line.
line. Anak mem call.
Ya, Yus.
Ya, betul. Dia bagi tahu. Dia cakap
Hello.
jangan bagi seorang. Mem mute.
Ma'am left. ma'am.
Okay, what happened? Suddenly I was cut off. Okay, let me share with you again Okay, your first assignment is an essay. Handphone should be banned. Okay, write it in words and then upload it here. Yeah, when you press assignment part and you're supposed to upload. Okay, see, right. Okay, before that, any questions, everybody?
Ma'am, how long is this test, ma'am?
Oh, the duration of the test you will be given until 11 o'clock. It is set in there. 11:30, I think I put. So you are supposed to write. You do free writing. You ease your mind and just write. Whatever comes to mind, write down. Don't bother about your
Ma'am,
grammar or what. How long? As long as you want it to
The
be.
words. Ma'am,
Oh.
in the e-learning, only 30 minutes left, ma'am.
Oh, I will change that.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Any other questions, my dear students? Saliha, any questions? You're
How
smiling all
many
the
words, ma'am?
No. We are not school children. We are now university students. We don't. I said free writing. Yeah, your ideas. Let it flow. Okay. I want to see whether you think when you write. Okay. I'm looking forward to read your essays. Okay. Any more questions?
No, ma'am.
Sure. Siti Nur Anis.
Yes, ma'am.
Any question?
No.
Tak best kan? Virtual? Never mind. Soon. Maybe in December we'll get to come back and be here. Yusriman, you are here, right? In the university. Yusriman tidur dah.
Dia tengah
Ada.
You dalam university dah?
No.
No,
I'm at
you're also at home.
I
Okay,
am
guys.
university, ma'am.
Huh?
Saya dan Oli dekat university.
You are at the university.
Yes, ma'am.
Hakima, I think I know there are a few pusat bahasa students at the university. Hakima lagi?
Nelly.
All the candidates at the university, ma'am.
Nelly.
Nabila.
Yes, ma'am.
All
the
of you are in
cadets also.
university. All the
No,
cadets are
ma'am.
in university.
The
Yes, ma'am.
cadet.
Okay. If you are in the
That is
university
why.
and you have time, you can come and drop by my office.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Maybe you can go for a drink. Okay. Provided
Okay,
that I'm
ma'am.
in. All right. Okay. Okay, students. Okay, that's the end of our LLS3753 for today. I will leave you for you to do your essays. Please upload it before the time given to you is up. All right. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll see you
Thank you,
tomorrow.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
1 hour
ma'am.
class tomorrow, right? 1 hour class tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Wait.
Aduh.
Wait. Izu.
Ya.
Weh hang buat dekat Word sekarang, buat dekat situ tu Ray.
Buat Word lah. Mana boleh buat kat situ lah. Tengok tak boleh buat tu.
Aku ingat aku seorang tak boleh buat itu. Tak apa.
Dah. Tengah record tu, tengah record.
Izu.
Tu bro. Ah.
Izu.
Oh. So, okay.
Dah boleh